Hey, bitch. Sorry. Hi, welcome to Chronicles. It's been a while, I know. Did you miss me? I miss me, bitch. I've been busy. Yeah, that's Pete's pillow in the back. It's called comfort food. November 1st. Oh, Jesus. It's one of those days again. I don't know how to start this thing off. Well, long story short, semester started. I'm part of the film club, which is dope, and I am in charge of the film podcast, which we have the first one up on my channel, and then I think I'm just going to stick to uploading all of the podcasts on our MiraCosta Filmmakers YouTube channel, which I'll put that in the link in the description below. So we just got done doing the 8th one today with my co-hosts Jessica and Tim, so that was really cool. We talk about a couple different things, like white savior movies. We talk about upcoming movies that are coming out, studio shit, if that makes any sense. Just, yeah, if you want to hear a bunch of amateurs talking about film or whatever, go ahead and check it out. So yeah, interesting things have been happening. I've been working at our Escondido branch for my job. I wouldn't mind it so much if it weren't for the fact that, one, I actually have a doppelganger, and two, she lives over in the Escondido area, and three, wouldn't mind it so much having a doppelganger if it weren't for the fact that most of the reception I've been getting from people who see me and think that I'm her, it would be better if it were mostly positive, and I have not been getting a lot of nice reactions. There are very few people who have actually come into my work saying, oh, I know someone who looks just like you. Would be fine. Those are some of the few reactions that I've gotten that are nice and positive. Something that really kind of disturbed me a couple weeks back was October 10th. Long story short, I'm at work. I go on my break at 6 p.m. and I go down the street like a minute away, like a minute drive from my work. So what happens is that I'm going to the Barnes & Noble to get food at the cafe, right? And I park my car in the parking lot. I'm walking up to the front door, and before I walk in through the front door, I see these two young girls, I don't know, like possibly early 20s or something, late teens or whatever. They're just hanging out on their skateboards in front of the front door. And then I walk up, one of them sees me, stops dead in her tracks. I'm pretty sure she knows the chick who looks like me or whatever. She has the most shocked look on her face. So I'm just give a curt nod, being polite or whatever, and just and just walk past them into the store, right? I hear her abruptly end the conversation. She's still looking at me, and I go in. I kind of take my time in the aisles or whatever, but I can hear her and this other chick she was hanging out with a few aisles back. So I get the idea. I walk towards the bathroom, towards the back of the store. I can still hear them a few feet behind me. I go up to the bathroom door, I open it and then let it close on its own, and then I dip behind a bookshelf. I peek around the corner, and these two girls fucking power walk into the bathroom, thinking that I went in. I'm just like, okay. No idea who these girls are. They obviously think that I'm probably that chick. 3, I have no idea what their intentions were on following me into a fucking bathroom. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm on break. I only have 40 minutes, so I'm just like, fuck this shit. I'm not in the mood for this shit right now. So I go back in my car and I drive back down to my work. I'm talking about it on the phone with my dad. I'm just like, okay, it really weirded me out. And I think like 5 or 10 minutes go by, and then I look behind me in my car or whatever, and I see these same two chicks walk past me in like past the parking lot that I'm in. And I'm pretty sure it was them. So that kind of like really disturbed me for a minute. So I wrote about it and then published this whole thing on my blog. Just kind of makes me a little concerned, because when it comes down to it, I don't know what kind of chick this person is, this doppelganger of mine. I don't know what kind of chick she is. I don't know the kind of the people that she hangs out with, and I don't know what kind of potential enemies she's made. So basically, I'm concerned that maybe someone might see me one day and thinking that I'm her might actually try to like fucking do something to me, and I'm gonna have to throw down. After the last fight that I got in, I'm really not in the mood to put myself in that kind of a situation again. I don't like fighting. I really don't like fighting. I will turn into something else if I am. Yeah. So, to make a long fucking story short, I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass. Just kidding. If you don't know where that's from, I sincerely apologize. I've been obsessed with that fucking Vine clip. So fucking stupid and funny. Yeah. Wouldn't mind having a doppelganger if it weren't for the fact that, from what I'm gathering with the reactions I've gotten, she's not seemingly a nice person. I actually did see a picture of her years ago. I was hanging out with one of my former friends at the bar that I used to work at. She was working that night. I was just hanging out. This guy comes in, this like, I don't know, Marine dude or whatever. Sees me, I guess, sits towards the end of the bar, and a couple minutes in, he starts telling people that he had a fucking three-way with me and another dude the night before. And I'm just like, don't think that's possible, because I was hanging out with that bartender friend that night. I stayed at her house. So the guy gives my bartender friend his phone, and I get shown a picture of this chick, and she's wearing clothes that I at the time did not own at all. Like, I didn't wear capris or whatever. I didn't even have a pink tank top, which is what she was wearing. She was like, I think, wearing white skinny jeans and a pink tank top. And I'm just like, I don't even own those clothes. I have an alibi. And I would never make that fucking face. But yeah, the girl looked just like me. And I have actually been getting people off and on since high school saying that they've seen a chick who looks just like me. And it started, I think, first person who told me that they saw someone who looks just like me was one of my favorite teachers. We were just talking or whatever, just hanging out after class, after school in his classroom or whatever, just talking about whatever. And he told me that, I think that weekend he saw a chick who looks just like me. I'm just like, and I thought I was the only one. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm not in the mood for this kind of shit right now. I'm still kind of recovering. Like, my PTSD is definitely gone down, especially since I stopped working at Michael's and am not around that one manager anymore who was bullying me. So things have gotten much better, but unfortunately I'm still in the problematic housing situation, which it's better, but still it's not. It's better, but there are still triggers that get really bad. And unfortunately, within the past week, did I realize that I feel like when I'm subconsciously aware that I'm heading towards either my own house where I live, and when I'm heading towards work, I start actually slipping into emotional flashbacks. And unfortunately, these places, my work mostly, thankfully, it's just my work, I tend to unfortunately slip into emotional flashbacks that last hours sometimes. And it's usually, most of the time right now, it's mostly when I'm working. Thankfully, I'm only working 3 days a week right now. So, and another great thing that I just started doing recently is starting to take advantage of our mental health stuff at my college, MiraCosta. So, students can have, I think it's 6 sessions per semester with one of their psychologists or therapists there. So I had my second session this Tuesday. So I'm going to be going every week on Tuesdays. So, and I really like the counselor that I'm seeing. He's really cool. He's teaching me about like breathing techniques and kind of like meditative techniques and stuff. So I am really surprised with myself because I actually when I worked yesterday, I actually did do breathing exercises. I'm really proud of myself. I didn't think I would fucking do it. I mean, I was still flashbacking the whole fucking time I was there last night. But, yeah, I'm really happy that, I decided to just, like, try to breathe. But, yeah, unfortunately, when it comes to that job in particular, there are certain things that I'm not really happy about it. It's not as distracting as I need it to be. Or there's just not enough stuff that I need to be doing, which I'm probably just gonna look for something else. And not only that, I am trying to get my shit together when it comes to an actual career that I want to start doing someday or work towards. Definitely considering the whole going for a degree thing again. I mean, I'm obviously doing classes that are degree credits or whatever. So I'm actually considering transferring to a 4-year college. But I still need to do more research on that. So I think, and not only that, but a college that I would really, really love to consider going to, I actually went to for the first time back in May when I saw Richard Grannon. He did a seminar there, so I got the pleasure and privilege to meet him in person. So that was fantastic. And then he did that seminar at UCLA. So that's the college that I kind of fell head over heels in love with. So yeah, one of my classmates in one of my classes, he's aiming to transfer there. That's his number one school that he wants to go to. So he and I met up the other day Wednesday. We met up Wednesday morning to go over one of our assignments for our English creative writing class. And our assignment is a group project. We have to, in our group, come up with a stage play. And I've been having the hardest time, not gonna lie, trying to write more, but I was just having the hardest time trying to figure out how to fucking start it. So we came up with a general idea of what we're gonna be doing for that play. So it's supposed to have 4 characters in it for everyone in the group. We basically narrowed it down to it's also supposed to be between 5 to 10 minute long play. So we decided that it's going to take place at a retirement home with 3 elderly residents and then their caregiver, whatever. So what's going to happen is one of the residents is going to start having signs of dementia, and then the 2 other residents who realize what's going on, that this his mind's going. The 2 other characters are going to decide to assisted suicide the one character. So one of the other people in our group wrote an actual script. So I and my other classmate Michael, who I met up with, he and I went and did like some background stuff for the characters and made names and stuff like that, some background, basically general info. He and I actually did the whole general theme or story of the script, and then one of our other classmates actually wrote a script based on what we have. So this weekend I'm gonna go in and incorporate what Michael and I came up with, and then we're gonna incorporate that into what our other classmate did into his script. So we're gonna combine everything. So, the fact that he made a full script, really helped, because I was having the hardest time trying to figure out what the fuck to do in the first place. So that's one thing. So yeah, and I'm also trying to think of what classes I want to take for next semester. So I am excited. I'm really excited. Pushing towards an actual job or career, and then keep going with school and stuff like that, because I just love being at MiraCosta. It's funny how that works out. You spend your entire childhood and teens or whatever doing your schooling career, your general schooling career, and then once you hit college, I fucking loved it. I hated original school growing up, but now college it's a whole different beast, and it's absolutely wonderful and amazing. I absolutely love it. So yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, in case you haven't noticed, I got a new car, so it's awesome. I fucking love this thing. It's a little 2001 RAV4, and I love it. I might beat the pillow. Comfort food. I get a kick out of that. So yeah, can't think of anything else. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you want to check out our podcast, I'll put the link in the description to the MiraCosta YouTube channel. So yeah. All right. Till next time. I'm really impressed with the quality of the picture right now. I'm streaming this on YouTube. This is fabulous. Maybe it's the lighting. I don't know, but I fucking love it. It's fabulous. And if you're wondering what that sound is, it's probably my car, because I'm running the air conditioning and I'm charging my phone at the same time. And apparently I'm very disappointed, boo-boo, because I can't charge my phone with the car being off. Very disappointed. Yeah. All right. Bye.